Oh. I'm Bob Olson, junior, if you just go by the first and last name, but my dad is Bob Olson also. But anyway, he started working for Bill Rahman in 1946. The business started in 46. He worked since 1950. I started in 1966 when I was 13, and I will be 73 before this year's over, so you can do the math on that. But anyway, started washing the black pots, which are all silvery up there. That was fishermen in those days, especially, didn't really care about keeping their cook kits clean. They just had them on the fire, and fishing was the main thing that they wanted. So anyway, now it's different, of course. But anyway, started at the bottom there, and now I'm half owner of the place with my brother Mark, who isn't here at the moment, but this is son Brian is here, and I don't get to do a trip in the summer. I go work here 6 days a week, from opening in the morning till closing at night. But I do go on a 10-day trip in October every year with my wife, and our son has been going with us also for the last 7 or 8 years. And last year we went from Lake One down to the Quishaway River, and 2 years in a row we ended up doing that. And actually we had quite good fishing, but just my chance to get away and do stuff that I'm promoting. Anyway, this is Brian, Mark's son, and he is here at the moment.
I'm Brian. I also, I've been working since I was 13. I'm 46 now. I also started at the bottom washing the pots, like pretty much we all did, and I still actually wash them to this day. So but it's kind of soothing for me too. But so we're here pretty much all day long, 6 in the morning till 8 at night, 6 days a week. Sometimes it goes after that, if needed. And then in the winter, we're kind of in the office a little, obviously less time, maybe 6, 7, 8 hours a day. And I've done a lot of trips out there. I've seen most of the boundary waters on the western side, and most of the Quetico Park on the southwest side also. Don't do as many trips now. Favorite lake by far, probably Crooked Lake. We used to go there every year after school got done. We'd just take off for 5-6 days. And then on the Canadian side, we'd done about 3 trips to Conby Lake and Brent Lake. I got my biggest walleye on the Canadian side, 14.5 pounds, 34 inches. And never seen anything like that again. But still get out, once a week in June to go fishing a little bit. And favorite campsite of mine would be in the Finger Bay of Wednesday Bay on Crooked Lake. Out of the way, all by yourself, and kind of that's where we grew up. This was last year. There's only three bears in camps of our groups, which we do about 1,500, between 12 and 1,500 groups a year. If you look back, this is 1983 there, and it goes all the way back to 1980. I mean, this is 81. Look at how many encounters there.
Where are you going to go?
This is 85. You can see over time, this gets down into the 90s. This is 92. You get to 96, a little bit less. 2001, way less. And I'm just jumping years here. A couple encounters. That one was me back in 11. Only bear I've ever seen in a camp. Couple there, couple here. This is the same bear doing that. Two in 19. Handful, same bear here. When you get to same bear there, probably the same bear there, nothing else. And last year we had 3 more bears now than there ever was. It's just people are smarter, over time.
Education
is
There's the
helped a
original
lot.
poster we got right there. They changed the heights now on it. But to me, those look as dented as they did when I was watching them 60 years ago. made by an Indian woman. Bill Raum started the business in 1946. And he had canvas canoes which he had borrowed, is what I understand. And then Grumman business started in 1946 too, but a lot of the tar has come off of the stitching there. It's not waterworthy right now, but anyway, quite a work of art there.